Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like, watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is. Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like, watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC. You understand me? Everybody that's coming through today showing love, man. I see y'all following through, man. This is Boxing Conversations number 68. We feeling great, man. It's Trill Thursday, man. Much love to the whole gang. You understand me? I got my co-host with the most in the building with me today, man. I feel the main king of that north side, Hamilton in this bitch, man. You understand me? Much love to the whole gang, though, man. Usual suspects, Houston hard hitters, man. Lions Den boxing community, man. Fuck with the young line, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. Tell a friend, tap in. But I gotta go to my co-host, man. What's going down with you, bro? Jay Steele's all fella, man. Let the people know what you got going, man.
What it do, what you saying, what a guan. It's your favorite, get your most hated all fella back for another live stream. You know, dig on the 503 Line platform. Make sure you like, and subscribe. You know, dig. Salute to all the usual suspects that will possibly fall in later on. You know what I mean? Stay Ready Boxing TV. You know, dig, Act Reach of 45. Salute to Fula out there, Fula Sports. To see you on IG posting them. And I mean, I don't know who he posted, but he posted some flames. You know what I mean? Just earlier on. You know what I mean? Some new hip hop, some of that new news, and of course, salute to the MSP Mahari Sports Podcast. You know, dig. So it is what it is. I'm real excited. You know what I mean? It's Thursday. Tomorrow's the weigh-ins. You know what I mean? I just got finished watching the preliminary press conference. So Gerald Washington and Charles Martin and some of the other guys on the docket. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm even watching that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's what's up, man. Salute to my brother OG Ron Finkley for the donation and the cash out, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Much love to you, man. He say salute 503 Line New Media all day, man. Already, man. I see my bro in the building, Jay King. He say salute to the panel in chat 100. Tay Brown in the building. What's good with it, Queen? I see you in the building, Ajax. He say, what up, 503 Line? Caught you on Smoke City last night. Yeah, man. Salute to you for coming through. Mr. Tiptoe in the building, Crush the Legend. See y'all following in here, man. Y'all smash the like button for the young lion, man. I got my brother in the building, though, man. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, a.k.a. Mahari Mac and Ronnie. What's going down with it, little bro? What you got going, man?
Man, chilling though, man. My channel's at 508 subscribers. So for tonight, we're gonna celebrate that accomplishment. We're at the half-century mark. We're gonna have open discussion. We can talk about the fight, basketball, any subject you want. We can talk about everything. But appreciate everybody in the chat and appreciate all the love and support from the LDBC. It's been real appreciative.
Already, man.
Congratulations, my homie.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Oddfellow.
500 plus. That's what it do. You know, dig. That's what it do.
Yes, sir. And for everybody in the chat and for everybody that's listening, let's push it. Let's help 503 to get to 800. You understand? It won't be good enough till we get him to 800.
Factual.
Mm-hmm. So,
Factual. That's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
So I want to pay homage, man, to the fighters, man. You know, that's how we start the show off now, man, for Black History Month, man. And I've been thinking about doing this guy for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even much gonna lie to you. It's been on my mind for some time. But that's none other than I want to honor, man, for today, man. Sonny Liston. You know what I'm saying? We on the heavyweight smoke this week, man. It's gonna be heavyweights. It's gonna be heavyweights all week. You understand? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so Sonny Liston, man, he AKA the Big Belt, man, heavyweight, man, 6'1". You understand me? American. He had 54 wins, 54 fights total. He had 39 knockouts and 4 losses, man. Sonny Liston, man, was one of those boxers, man. Was a mean brute guy. You understand me? He didn't play no games. You know what I'm saying? He had a real dominant character. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he beat Floyd Patterson in 1962. You understand me? Ring Magazine has him as one of the top 10 heavyweights of all time. You know, we all remember him with his iconic fight with Muhammad Ali, of course. You understand me? But Sonny Liston wasn't no hoe, man. It's unfortunate how he went out, man. He came up in the era, of course, when boxing was ruled by the mafia and the mob or whatever, and he was he was a victim of that, shall I say? You understand me? Of course, he was tied to the mob or whatever. Unfortunately, you understand me. They found him dead in his house or whatever. They got a good documentary on Showtime about Sonny Liston, so y'all need to go check that out. But let me get your thoughts on Sonny Liston, Big O. What's your thoughts, man? Give me some good Sonny Liston stories, man, if you have any.
well, I'll
Sonny
start.
Liston.
Hey, all fella, brother.
He said, "All fella, nigga, open up them ears, bro."
Calm down. I got you. I'm gonna let you take us home, my nigga. But go ahead, Big O.
Yeah. Sonny Liston actually is one of my favorite characters in boxing. You know what I mean? I feel like I can kind of relate to him. Yeah, it's kind of like a stoic, steely type of personality. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't like him. You know what I mean? Yeah, your most hated can relate to that. You know what I mean? Might be misunderstood, but inside the ring, I also doubly like his style. Of one of the heaviest jabs I've seen. You know what I mean? Accurate, heavy, and always hit the mark. He just had a bruising, come forward type of style. His defense was underappreciated as well. Used subtle head movement with the high guard. But yeah, I really like I really like Sonny Liston just because of his more so because of his personality. You know what I mean? It was a kind of unfortunate the circumstances with Ali and the so-called phantom punch. Was it a dive? Did it really land? I can't even really tell by the play-by-play. You know what I mean? It's up in the air for me. Uh, what really happened there? You know what I mean? But other than that, those slip ups, you know what I mean? Sonny Listening was that guy for me. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed his style. You know what I mean? To me, and he definitely to me is one of the goats in the heavyweight division. I wouldn't put him up there in the top 3 or nothing like that, but definitely in the middle to the lower 10. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's one of my favorites just because of personality alone. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. Go ahead, MSP.
Yeah, man. Give me your thoughts on Sonny Liston, Abe. Give me your stories on Sonny Liston, bro. What you got?
Well, I when I was a youngster too, I was doing a research project about Muhammad Ali and and ran into Sonny Liston. And the one thing I remember when I was 10 years old, researching about Ali through his history about Sonny Liston was that Sonny Liston was the most feared heavyweight of his time. Nobody wanted any smoke with him because he was basically, he ran through the mob. I even heard stories where Sonny Liston would even go up to people and basically say demand their money or basically face the right hand. Sonny Liston was not a man to be messed around with. But Ali broke through that aura of invincibility through Sonny Liston and became the greatest after that. And we can't take away what he's been able to do. One thing that I really liked about Sonny Liston was that he had one of the best jabs in the business. It was an authoritative jab that actually knocked out people. I learned that when he threw that jab, it basically broke teeth. You either got laid out or basically you got hurt after that jab. It was probably it was perhaps the most powerful jab in boxing history. You understand? So he needs to be put up there at a higher pedestal as one of the great hard punching, but one of the great heavyweights in boxing history. He's top five. If he's not top three, he's at least top five.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Uh, do do y'all think Sonny Liston get his respect though as a heavyweight now or not?
I'll go first.
No, yeah, no. I would say, you know what I mean? There's plenty of documentaries out there that have come out about Sonny Liston, but does he get celebrated to the point where, you know what I mean, to the level where he should? I would say no.
Okay.
Um, for me, it's a mixed bag because there've been a lot of different things about Sonny Liston that people don't like to talk about, or they just want to like put away, or they keep revering it because he was basically a dominant black male figure. But also the circumstances of his death. There've been a lot of conspiracy, accounts where he was basically murdered or something like that. We don't know. So, but at the end of the day, I appreciate we need to appreciate what he was able to do in the ring. You know what I mean? And and neglect his past stuff though, even though it's part of his history. I mean, there's so many things about Sonny Liston we don't even know about. We just know the common history of it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if he like I said, if he's not top three, he's at least top five. Great heavyweights. There's gonna be a huge debate about who's the top five greatest heavyweights of all time, and hopefully we can shed some light on that.
Yeah, man. We gonna have to do that, man. We most definitely. That's a great idea, man. My boy and I seen the dream say the punch was there. Watch Liston's neck. You can tell from the back angle he got tagged. Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. They say the same thing about Ryan Garcia, bro. You understand me? OG Ron say it sound like Wilder. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was waxing niggas back in the day, man. I ain't gonna lie. I understand me for shit show. Ajax laughing. Nasim say hell nah. Mr. Tiptoe say smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button, man. You understand me? Smash the motherfucking like button. Mr. Tiptoe say bomb squad. Okay. Nasim say we give it to him. We in the LDBC films, truth be told, man, was a fear dude. Okay, yeah, man, for shit show. But I want to get y'all thoughts on this though, man, because I've been seeing a lot of shit posted about this so-called fight between Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz. I don't remember if we got a chance to talk about it yesterday. But what do y'all think about that? I'm gonna let you
It's
go.
a good fight.
It's a good fight to you.
I think it's an excellent fight to me. You know what I mean? If they was to cook that up, you know what I mean? If that's Eddie Ruiz comeback fight, Uncle Ortiz, I'm not hating on that at all. You know what I mean? And respect for Andy Ruiz in advance for taking the fight, if he does. Because it's a difficult fight. It's a difficult fight that I believe that he has a chance of winning. Like I said yesterday, I'm not on the boat that says he's getting waxed by Uncle Ortiz, because I'm a believer that Uncle Ortiz, you know what I mean, after the knockout that he suffered, you know what I mean, in his last fight, the old age might just, you know what I mean, set in. And he might be just, you know what I mean, slowed down enough that Andy Ruiz can get him. I think it's a very competitive fight, and I would like to see it happen. You know what I mean? These are the type of fights, to put the spotlight on PBC for a second. You know what I mean? Type of second tier heavyweight type of fights that they should be putting together on a regular basis. Would I rather prefer to see that level of fight on the undercard Saturday night?
Man, what you say? They should have put that bitch on that undercard, man. I see you in the building, DB. Davis got the third in the building. He say salute Abel R fella 503. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. I think it's a good fight. Gives Ortiz a chance to get back when these guys are all ducking the man. But what did Wilder take out of him? Oh, okay. Mark Wonderlich in the building. He say Ortiz hits harder than AJ. Okay. Mr. Tiptoe say, are you all as excited about this fight as I am? Oh, yeah, man. I'm most definitely excited about the fight. You understand me? But the undercards is a little trash, but that's cool, though. Charles Martin versus Gerald Washington, 12 rounds IBF heavyweight eliminator. Oh, wow. So the winner of this fight is going to be IBF mandatory? I didn't know that. That's what's up. Okay,
You know what?
Let me get your thoughts though, A. What you got on this, man?
Just a little quick side note for Ronald Finkley's comment. I could tell you that's actually a really good fight, especially how Charles Martin's kind of rebuilt himself a bit after he got drilled by AJ and his other losses though too. If he gets another opportunity against an IBF heavyweight championship elimination bout, that could be something interesting. But to go on the subject that what we're talking about, I said this yesterday. I said that this would still be a good fight. You understand? Listen, I think we're selling. Listen, we understand that Andy Ruiz didn't put up his best effort against Anthony Joshua, but to me, there's always a second chance to rebuild yourself and come back from adverse situations. Now, I don't agree with him, changing trainers, changing teams and stuff like that in the aftermath of the loss. I think that's a bad move on his part. Go with the guys that got you to the promised land, that it finally got you there to this point. But I think it'll still be a good competitive fight, though. And listen, Luis Ortiz, even though he got knocked out twice by Wilder, he's still a dangerous guy that guys like the Dillian Whites, the Tyson Furies, and the Anthony Joshua's do not want to fight. So I think that it's still going to be an intriguing matchup to me, at least. I would favor Luis Ortiz to knock out, Andy Ruiz within 10 rounds. But I don't think it's going to be a wash as many people think it is.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay, DB asking Mr. Tiptoe. He say, "Hell yeah, I'm excited." Davis got the third. Ask OG Run, who you got for that fight? Yeah, OG Run, who you got for that fight, man? Charles Martin, Gerald Washington. Hey, Chad, who y'all got in that fight? Gerald Washington, Charles Martin. Put it in the chat right now. John Kramer say, he says, think AJ hits harder than Ortiz. Okay, you think AJ hit harder than Ortiz, bro? Really?
Okay.
I feel you, John. That's how you feel, man. I don't know about all that though, brother. Boxing conversation with Rick Owens says
it's debatable, really.
Yeah, it's debatable. He says that money has Andy Ruiz focus off the sport. Yeah, man. Yeah, he enjoying that AJ money. You understand me? But We gonna see how hungry he is, man. If you do take this Ortiz fight, I'm gonna say it like this, man. I see it when I believe it. You understand me? I see it when I believe it. You understand? I gotta see this shit, bro. I can't believe it until it's official. Until it's out on Fox or whatever. Like I can't believe this shit, bro. Nah, man. And stay ready saying that the fight gonna happen. The fight, man. I don't think Andy Ruiz is gonna fight no Luis Ortiz with just firing your trainer, bro, and you going into a fight with Luis Ortiz with Teddy Ellis. Teddy
Talk
Ellis,
time.
Teddy Ellis, my nigga. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I got to see it to believe it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Unless
DB,
there's a good bag at the end of the road.
man. Unless it's not no bag in fighting Ortiz if you ain't got no name. You know what I'm saying? Unless Andy Ruiz gonna go to take it to California.
What you saying? You don't think Andy Ruiz Ortiz fights a main event?
It is, but who's gonna sell a fight, bro? It's gonna be Andy Ruiz, bro. It's not gonna be Ortiz. Ortiz can't speak English.
Unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But it's gonna be a West Coast fight.
They're gonna have to put it in California, bro. They're gonna have to.
Mexicans speak Spanish. Ortiz speaks Spanish. Problem.
But you're gonna have. But here's the thing, though, Phil. Here's the thing. You're gonna have to put the fight in the West Coast because you put it anywhere else. I mean, maybe Texas a bit, but that's a long stretch. But to be honest with you, I think that fight is either an undercard type of fight, or you're gonna have to put it with a main event type of fight. But you're gonna have to do it in the West Coast, in my opinion.
Facts. Let me catch up in this chat. Naseem says, I think it's a shame what's happened to Ortiz and they let these guys just slide through the cracks, and says here, oh man, when we all know if that were true that UK clan would be all over the fight. Yeah, facts, man. DB say Washington. Okay, I got another Washington in the building. OG Run laughing, boxing conversations. Reggie on say I got Washington. Mark Wonderlist, what you say? Phil, what you talking about, brother? Okay, they talking to each other. David Scott say I'll go with Washington. That's what's up, man. Ortiz, Mr. Tiptoe say Ortiz will beat the ish out of AJ. In my opinion, it's a good matchup though. Now Ortiz supposed to be fighting Andy Ruiz, bro. Andy Ruiz. OG Run say I got Jared Washington, another Jared Washington.
Damn. What's going on, man?
Oh
Look
shit,
at the 503 Nation. The 503 Nation love Washington. God damn.
Yeah, man. It's going down, brother. What's going down? John Kramer say Ortiz can punch, but AJ, I think, a little more heavy-handed than Ortiz. Okay.
But you know what, though? To answer that question, John Kramer, listen, Ortiz can hurt you with either hand, but AJ only hurts you with one hand, and he don't got no good left hook either. So he may have some power, but does the power really come from his left hand?
Exactly.
Just saying, bro.
And AJ, he don't knock you out with one shot, bro. He can't ice you with one shot. Ortiz can. You understand me? Naseem say yes, a toss-up, but I think Washington will get it. Okay. Washington by late stoppage. John Kramer said I think Ortiz knocks out AJ though. Man, AJ is not finna fight no Luis Ortiz, man. I don't know why y'all steady saying that, bro. It's supposed to be Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz, man. AJ is fighting Pulev, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bad. Listen, man. AJ finna sit on the sideline with his popcorn and watch, just like us. You understand me? OG Run say AJ bitch ass will duck Ortiz shaking my hand. Jazzy Mark say if AJ hit harder than Ortiz, why AJ ducked him? Because that's what AJ do. That's what we talking about.
Man. Yeah, these arguments are pitiful to me. You know what I mean? Look at the opposition. You know what I mean? I don't even want to come at Uncle Ortiz like that, but you know what I mean? God damn it, the odd fella gonna just have to do it. You know what I mean? Who's Uncle Ortiz really knocked out? You know what I mean? Other than Bryant Jennings and that's about it. He couldn't even knock out David Allen. You know what I mean?
But
Like, and you're talking about you're talking about the powers, the AJ's powers less than Ortiz. Like, your man's at least KO'd. You know what I mean? A man that was reigning for 10 years in the division, KO'd Klitschko. Yes,
Right.
a guy that came 2 years off the couch, but he still KO'd Klitschko. That's a serious name on the resume that you
Oh,
KO'd.
Klitschko. Okay. Okay.
Povetkin
Klitschko,
hasn't
bro.
been Povetkin hadn't been stopped. Klitschko Povetkin fought Klitschko dead in their prime, and Povetkin was down a bunch of times but went to 12 rounds. Anthony Joshua knocked him out in 4 or 5 rounds or whatever. Stop it,
Mhm.
man.
Okay. Okay. Is he icing these fools, or is the ref getting in the way? I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm
In
saying.
a lot of cases, no, a lot of cases, you're right. You know what I mean? You're right. In a lot of cases, AJ's getting the old UK stoppage. But in the
Every
case
time.
that I just gave you, the Povetkin fight, nobody's complaining about the stoppage. That was a KO. That was ice. You know what I mean? That was good. That was good opposition, high level opposition that he knocked out. Klitschko, Klitschko was debatable, but Klitschko didn't even complain about the stoppage. You know what I mean? He was down multiple times. You know what I mean? The end, to me, he wasn't getting. AJ was throwing a multiple punches, but they weren't landing to me. But he didn't complain about the stoppage. It is what it is. Another credible name. What does Ortiz have? Who has he knocked out? Iced on the level of those names? Please tell me. In the chat, I'm waiting.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I'm looking at his box rate right now. I know he knocked out Travis Kaufman, Rajan Kaju. I don't know this guy's. I don't know how to say his name.
Last time she got me. Bro, come on.
He got a TKO.
Romanian food.
he got a TKO against David Allen. You understand me? A TKO with Brian Jennings. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, a UK stoppage against David Allen. David Allen was still on his feet. Malik Scott lasted to how long, bro?
How many knockouts AJ got, bro? Do we got Luis Ortiz got 26? So I mean, I'm just saying. I think AJ got like 19 or something. I'm just saying, bro. But you know, I feel you though. You want to put your cape on for AJ.
Yeah, you gotta look at the opposition though. Who you knocking out at the same time too.
Hold on.
If you want to rate power,
you giving this man credit for old ass Klitschko, bro.
Yeah, man. That's like. Hold on. All right, 503.
Look at him. He ready to talk shit.
Let me get a piece of outfill real quick. Let me get a piece out of this dude real quick. Listen, man. Resume and records don't matter.
No smoke, nigga.
Whoa, okay. Now you asked for it. All right, here's the thing. Records and stuff on the resume don't matter if you don't look at the circumstances surrounding the fight. All right? AJ beat an old-ass Klitschko coming off of a 2-year layoff, plus he lost all the belts to Tyson Fury. And make it point clear, Anthony Joshua never earned those belts because he basically gifted the belts by beating a overrated Charles Martin. Plus, you got the gift belts because all the sanctions bodies gave all the belts to Anthony Joshua.
Overrated Charles Martin that you're gonna be hyping up just in the next assessment.
John, now let me talk.
Against Washington. Stop it, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
Let me finish, sir. Thank you very much. Now, number 2. All right. You mean to tell me that Anthony Joshua being a rusted up shot Alexander Povetkin is a highlight win? What? At least Klitschko fought against.
A rusted up shot Povetkin
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm.
is a highlight win.
No, no, no,
It's a
no,
better
no, no.
knockout. It's a better. Nobody supplied me with a better knockout from Ortiz, bro.
Because he haven't had a chance to fight anybody.
But 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 but
It's
but
not
but
his
but
fault.
but everybody's solid on the fact that Uncle Ortiz
Oh
has
my.
more power than AJ.
Listen,
Like, nah,
listen,
bro,
listen,
it's arguable.
listen, man. The fact is, this man, Luis Ortiz, ain't got opportunities to fight them guys because they've been ducking this man. Don't y'all understand? Luis Ortiz has been avoided all his career. That's why he's not been able to get all the big names he wants on that resume. Trust me, he would knock out Dillian White,
Bro,
Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury in his sleep.
I saw David Allen last rounds with this nigga. You know what I mean? Last round.
No,
Tony
no,
Yoka put
no.
that
All
nigga
right,
away in like 8 rounds, my nigga.
I'm gonna go be at the
Tony
East.
Yoka put that nigga away in like 8 rounds, and Uncle Ortiz still struggling with this lazy ass David Allen, bro.
Are
Get
you
out of here,
serious,
bro.
Oh, stop!
Travis Kaufman,
You
looking
came
like
you
a
came
Homer
before.
Simpson clone up in the
Okay,
ring.
so
Couldn't even
you really
put him
came
away.
before
Couldn't
Anthony
even
Joshua.
finish him in 2. Couldn't
You,
even finish him in 5, nigga.
you came before Anthony Joshua, man. I just exposed to everybody in the chat. Mr. I Feel It, it's the hidden Anthony Joshua fan. Well done. Yeah.
All
No,
right, all right. That's enough, my guy. We're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing, man.
yes, sir.
Cause we've been on this a little bit too much, man. I wanna play this clip, man, of what Tyson Fury had to say. As it relates to this fight, man, he feels like it's no racial element. He thinks it's, human versus human. Let him tell it though, man. But I'm gonna play this clip, man, and I'm gonna get y'all thoughts though.
I'm not so sure about that, though. I'm not so sure there was no racism in the fight. I didn't see any. No, not racism, but like there was a racial element to the hyping the fight. They used Great White Hope versus black fighters, a traditional. Yeah, but we're all human beings. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, pink, or green. We share the same blood. We are humans. This fight isn't a racial war between blacks and whites. This is a fight between the two most high performance heavyweight on the planet, going toe to toe. There's nothing racial about this fight. I've got nothing against Deontay Wilder as a man, and he has nothing against me as a man. But as two fighters, we really want to give it each other. On Saturday night, we're going to see it. I hear that answer as the fight sells itself. It doesn't need any extra. You got two great fighters who both are looking for knockouts. You don't need any extra.
Okay, man. So yeah, Tyson Fury feel like it ain't no racial element to this fight, man. I think he wrong. It is racial elements to this fight. You understand me? It's USA versus the Great Britain. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I see this shit every day, bro. But I'm gonna let all fella cook on this, man. What's your thoughts, bro? About what Tyson Fury had to say, man. Do you disagree, or do you agree with what he said, Big Art? All fella, you there? You on mute, bro?
Oh, my bad. There's always gonna be some racial elements in a fight. You know what I mean? Between a black and a white boxer and whatnot. So there's always gonna be that element of prejudice or racism that comes out. You see it in the chats when PBC or Top Rank goes live or Sky Sports goes live with their live streams. You know what I mean? A good 75% of the comments, racial undertones, or racial overtones. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be that racial element. But you know what I mean? To the hardcores, I think we see it as, two of the best fighters in the heavyweight division. I know I look at it more as the WBC champion against the lineal, and I hope, you know what I mean. But Wilder, you know what I mean, when he comes through with it, you know what I mean. Not hope, but he gets that lineal, you know what I mean. Because to me, that's more important than all these championship belts, all these sanctioning body belts and whatnot, you know what I mean. So yeah, at the end of the day, there always, like I said, there's always going to be some racial undertones and elements within a fight between a black and a white guy. But you know what I mean. Let's put that aside for a second. You know what I mean, and look at it in the sense that these are two of the best in the division. You know what I mean, and that's what it is. Like for Fury to answer it in another way, what is he supposed to say? Yeah, the this is for, you know what I mean. This is a race wars, so to speak, and I'm doing this for the white race. You know what I mean? Nah, that wouldn't play out good. You know what I mean? So the way he played it, the politically correct way, I don't blame him for doing that. You know what I mean? Because he has sponsorships and money at stake as well. You know what I mean? So I think he's conscious of that, and yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, man. My brother's boxing conversation with Reggie Owens, man. Y'all be sure to go tap in and subscribe to my brother, man. He say, I respect Tyson Fury for speaking out against that racial bullshit media bigots and coon kick up. Squad business, man. That's squad business. I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you. I see you in the building, Focus Ball. What's good with it, man? He say salutes, Young Lion and family, man. Salute to you, man. I see you in the building, Big Snack Pack, D Hodges. What's good with it, man? GB Boxing in this whole UK up in this whole. He say bringing up Black History Month wasn't needed in my opinion. It was a great marketing tool though. Okay, that's what's up. He says UK and USA are allies when bombs are going off. Okay.
Factual. You know what I mean? That's factual.
My boy J.A. Dixon say I'm glad he shut that shit down because nobody has been talking about it. The racial shit isn't just for this fight. Facts, man. Okay, Big Snack Pack say 503 motherfucking 3 off for the salute, cuz I already, man. Salute to you, bro. GB Boxing say, but the racism in America compared to our shores is a lot worse. Facts, man. You see, it's what I'm saying, bro. It's racism everywhere, man. But where I'm from, in the South, particular, man, it's real, bro. Yeah, I'm saying it's towns and shit that still that you go to in Texas, you know, and Stay Ready will tell you this. They still got Confederate flags in their front yard. You understand me? So it's real, bro. It's real down here. You understand me? My brother DB say Tyson Fury didn't fall into that weak ass trap that Jason Shitlock was trying to set. Yeah, man, yeah. Let me see. Who else said Black Banner said, I see you in the building. David Scott the third say 503. Did you see Dean White interview by Blue and Fred? Fury did a good job dodging that question. Nah, I ain't see it, bro. I ain't see it. I'm so behind with watching all the interviews and stuff, man. I gotta tap into it though, man. We can most definitely build on it though. The Black Banner say that was really a question from the Terminator. Jason Whitlock was trying to speak from the side of his neck. Okay, let a real brother ask that question, not him. Okay, that's what's up, man. He say racism is in the South heavy, yeah, for shit show. Brothers UK in the building. He say peace 503. What's good with the brothers UK, man? Y'all UK boys falling in here today. What's good with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. LDBC UK all day. Abe though, man. Let me get your thoughts on this though, man. What's your thoughts about what Tyson Fury had to say? Do you disagree or do you agree with there's no racial element in this fight?
Well, of course, there's always going to be a racial element to every single boxing fight. I don't care what anyone else says. Here's the thing. There's always going to be a racial element in sports. No matter what kind of sport it is, no matter what the circumstances are, there's always going to be a racial element in every sport. Basketball, obviously football, heavy. Baseball, especially. Okay, hockey, too. Track and field. all sports have a racial element to it. That just is what it is. But as far as the fight is concerned, obviously there is a racial element to this thing is because listen, you got a dominant white heavyweight in Tyson Fury and a dominant black heavyweight in Deontay Wilder, in which America still despises. Whatever the reason it is. All right. And I give credit where credit's due for Tyson Fury for dodging the questions of Jason Whitlock. And honestly, I don't even watch his show anyway because he's nothing more than a piece of shit anyway. But we basically did what he did just to dodge the question, no, too. But it's obviously still there. I mean, put it like this. Here's a good historical quote that Don King says. He says, "Race sells because all he sees is the color green when it comes to the money," and that's absolutely right. When it comes to race and boxing, race puts asses in seats, and
Right.
obviously the racism in the North is a little bit different than obviously it is in the South. With the racism in the North, it's basically more subtle because you could tell it's there, but sometimes they do a good job of hiding it. Within in the South, it's out in the open because they basically tell you, yeah, I don't like black people, but come with it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, though, man, the race fact is going to make a huge draw out of this fight. And when it comes down to it, racism, what drives the product. It's what puts his asses in seats in every single boxing fight, every single MMA fight, every single kickboxing event, no matter what event it is. The race element is always going to be there in sports.
Yeah. Hey, D Hodges, you got Gerald Washington, Charles Martin, Navarrete on the undercard. You got some little kids at 154. I can't think of his name right now, man. But yeah, Fondor. He going up against some little midget dude from the UK, man. So yeah. I see you in the building, my boy Jay Good. Peace to you, my brother. I just was looking at your shit on the ground too, boy. OG Ron say Amiri Imam. Oh, okay, Amiri Imam versus Javier Molina. Okay, that's gonna be a good one. I forgot about Amiri Imam on the undercard. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Navarrete. Watch that fight. That's probably gonna be a good one. And Amiri Imam, and of course that heavyweight fight, Gerald Washington versus Charles Martin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so y'all better be tapped in when those fights going down. You know what I'm saying? But good look, OG Ron for that though. Yeah, but they telling you though. I see you in the building, Denise Woods. Yeah, OG Ron, he put it in the chat for you, D Harder, so you can see who's gonna be on the undercards though, bro. He say Brad, Sebastian Fundor versus Daniel Lewis. Yeah, that's it. Sebastian Fundor versus Daniel Lewis, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, just order the pay-per-view, man. He say you live in Boston. Okay, you up there with Wookie Wook. He say not that bad. They keep it to their self, but they will hint to you though. Okay. Damn. So you close by Boston, Abe, or nah? Are you close by Massachusetts? Abe Mahar?
I'm closer to Boston than
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm not close by to Boston though. That's more of northeast.
Okay. You more closer to Boston. Okay. But Black Banner say like Malcolm X said, the fox in the north, the wolf in the south. Yeah, man, for shit show. The wolf in the south. Brad Foster versus Lucian Reed. OG Ron says 12 rounds rematch for British Commonwealth Junior Featherweight titles. ESPN Plus, that's on ESPN. Okay. So damn, they gonna have a whole card on ESPN too? That's what's up. I ain't even much know that. Okay. The Queen say she close to Boston. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. But yeah, I want to get y'all thoughts, man, about some other shit I seen right quick. While we on the subject, man. Caleb Plant, man, he had a lot to say today. He posted something on the ground. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pull it up, you know what I'm saying, and get straight to it. I don't know what state ready at, man, but your boy Benavidez got to do something. You understand me? This is what he had to say though, man. I want to get y'all thoughts on this, because everybody want to know when the fight gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He says, title holders David Benavidez and Caleb Plant may be the best American super middleweight today, but don't expect them face to face each other anytime soon. As in not 2020. Benavidez handler, Samson Lee Quetz, whatever this dude's name is, shut down that possibility in a recent interview. 2020 unification, I don't believe so. He told Boxing Junkie, I believe we need more time. You know what I'm saying? David and his own people are saying if he's booked up and can't make it happen or doesn't want to make it happen, we've sent offers to Caleb and GGG. You understand? My team has sent out an offer to Caleb Smith, and we're also reaching out to GGG. We want to give the fans great fights, and I want to fight the best. So, once again, like I've been telling niggas, David Benavidez don't want the smoke. I've been saying this. They building Benavidez. I told niggas this, man. Yeah, he don't want the smoke, man. What's your thoughts,
my only defense for Benavidez is that he does have an obligation to fight Envy Yildirim next. So say that fight happens and say in the summertime, June. Is there enough time for a unification before the end of the year? Possibly. Possibly not. In the dig. So it is disappointing that they wouldn't be ready to, get this unification going, because you could easily pay Envy Yildirim some step aside money, to get this fight going. But yeah, it sounds like you're right, bro. My nigga don't want to smoke right now. Yeah, man, you don't want to smoke, man. It's disappointing, and that's the fight he always was anticipating.
I'm gonna tell you, watch out. I'm gonna ask you this: do this deserve a DuckTales, my nigga? Do this deserve a DuckTales? Because niggas been arguing me down. Stay ready. Been arguing me down about Benavidez. Man, Benavidez, he want to fight Caleb Plant, man. He gonna beat Caleb Plant, man. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. Is this a DuckTales? Can I get some beans and rice with this Mexican duck, please?
Quack, 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 quack.
Can I get some chips and salsa and a margarita? You understand me? Young Gabe.
Quack, 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 quack.
What's your thoughts, man? Young Gabe?
Sounds like a duck to me. Quack, quack, quack. Listen, man. Listen, we've been trying to tell stay ready for the last few weeks, though, bro. I wish this dude was on here right now so I could go ahead and eat his ass. You know why? Because I've been telling this dude for months that David Benavidez don't want no smoke. I've been telling this dude. I swear, man. Oh, boy. I cannot wait till he come around. Even if it's not today, tomorrow, we going to eat his ass. Woo! We're going to eat there just like the Houston Rockets. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm ready for this.
Hey, man, I'm with you on that Houston Rockets, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm from Houston. I love my city, man, but I do not fuck with the Houston Rockets at all. You understand me? I'm a Golden State fan. I'm going to stay a Golden State fan. I've been a Golden State fan. You understand me? I know we trash right now. We only won like 16 games, so I can't talk shit. You understand me? But it's all to the good, though. I'm not tripping. You understand me? Because I was a Golden State fan when they had Jay Richardson, when they had Monte Ellis. You understand? Yeah, man. So I've been fucking with them boys a long time ago.
You know what, though? To answer your question about the Caleb Plant situation,
Yeah.
listen. I've been telling everybody about Caleb Plant for years that he's going to beat David Benavidez. And David Benavidez comes around over here and says that he wants to smoke. Now he's contradicting what he was saying previously. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. We gonna get
Wait,
stay
wait,
ready on this. We gonna get stay ready on
but
this. We gonna eat this thing.
regardless if he doesn't want to smoke, it doesn't change my opinion on if the fight was to go down, how
Oh
it
yeah,
would
yeah, yeah,
play
yeah.
out.
Oh no. We're not disputing that at all. It's not about that. But I'm saying is that Caleb Plant, what did he say after the fight? He said he wants David Benavidez to settle
Hey,
it once and for
Lord,
all.
hold it down for me right quick, bro. Hold it down.
Yes, sir. But
Indeed.
the point is that we have said that Caleb Plant called him out, not just from the fight last week, but in numerous interviews. He wants to smoke with David Benavidez. But now David Benavidez is contradicted himself. Which one is it, my man? Which one is it?
It's not looking good at all, man.
Nope.
It's not looking good at all. But at the same time, it's like we have Plant, we had De La Hoya ripping Plant for turning down the contract against Canelo. Now we have Plant counteracting, saying that he sent out offers to Triple G and Caleb Smith. Out of the two, who do you think would be the viable opponent for Caleb Plant?
Ooh, Callum Smith. Callum Smith would be a very good, viable opponent. I don't know how. I don't know if the fight will ever get made at this particular point in time. Maybe next year. I hopefully, but I would love to see Caleb Plant and Callum Smith. You know what? If Dave Benavidez don't want to fight, go for Callum Smith. Why not? You understand? Listen, you don't need Canelo Alvarez because we know how many restrictions, how many regulations, and how many hidden shit that Canelo's going to pull to try to make sure that he gets the bag and wins. So, you know, that it is what it is.
Callum Smith, to me, is my number one in the division with an asterisk on it.
Okay. Okay.
So by Caleb Plant calling him out and saying that, yeah, we sent offers, I like that move from him. You know what I mean? Now, how would the fight play out? Because I see this more of a possibility of happening than a Triple G fight. I don't see Triple G trying to take the offer against a guy like a slick boxer like Khalid Plant. That could potentially box circles around him. But Caleb Smith, however, I think is more of an even fight. I would say, you know what I mean? To me, I would say it's almost a 50 fight, 52-48 type of fight. You know what I mean? Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to call it, bro, to tell you the truth. And I hope this fight comes into fruition because it's definitely the number one guy against the number two or the number three guy. And if Benavidez don't want to smoke, hopefully the other, you know what I mean, belt holder in the division, who is the Muhammad Ali trophy winner, hopefully he'll get in the ring and take that smoke and take Plant up for his offer.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
It sound good, man, but it sound like it sound like Caleb ducking the smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me, man. BFCB say Caleb gets beats up, he's too flat footed. Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. OG Ron say David 168 like playing facts, man. He say
He
OG
is.
Ron
He is. He's
was a
too
punk in my
flat
book.
footed. He's too flat footed for the first 6 rounds. But what happens after that when Plant runs out of steam? And this big old 6'4" uh super middleweight is caught up to you and is leaning on you. And the thing about Caleb Smith is that he has a decent inside game as well. For a guy of his height, you can get those hooks in up tight. So yeah, there gonna be plenty of places to run. You know what I mean? To circle the ring for the first half of the fight. But when we get into the latter half and into the championship rounds, will plants still be fleet of foot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll wait and see if that happens. That's what I mean. I just hope we can get the fight and make it happen. You know what I mean? All right. So let's move on to the real business at hand here until Mr. 503 returns back from his family business. I'm excited for the heavyweight fight.
Hit up the chat real quick.
Yes, sir.
What's the chat?
Yes, sir. I will take care of the chat right now. Right here. Okay. So we'll start with Jay Good. He said, I'm pumping the brakes on a duck because the promoter/manager is speaking and declining fights. Kenny did this with Sean. The same thing happened with Ortiz. Promoter more so on the fighter. Justifiable, Jay Good. Okay. Jay Cooley says, I like playing, but
Hey,
he's not.
hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother just fell up in the building, man. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. The glue of the Houston Hardhitters, man. I see you in here. What's good with it, bro? You there? Stay ready. Oh damn, he must still be at the job, man. Okay. Now what you were saying? Hey.
I was just reading the chat real quick, but you can take over now.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I mean, you know, these are some fights that need to happen, though, man. What y'all saying is absolutely right, man. We got to get these fights, man. You know, David Benavidez is ducking the smoke, and I'm gonna continue to say that. And whenever Stay Ready, you know, want to cook on there, he can. But you know, David Benavidez is ducking the smoke.
Man, I can cook on it whatever you want me to cook on it. How?
There you go.
Like I don't understand how. I don't understand it. Like I don't get that. Like no. Hush up.
Let the nigga cook. Let him cook.
God
This is what we just waiting for.
Y'all knew I was coming. I was waiting for motherfuckers to bring me in. I was sitting in the back just listening. I was just listening. Yeah, I heard what, bro. How can we've said this before? We have. When a fighter has a mandatory and they're taking care of that mandatory, like y'all gotta understand that boy has stipulations.
Quack.
Shut up.
Yeah,
The boy has stipulations. No, I'm not saying it because I'm mad, but you making noises and shit, but you're not even trying to hear nobody point because you so stuck on your own point. You can't even listen to an honest, you know what I'm saying, an argument coming at you. This is a debate. If I'm giving you some facts, you got to listen to it. Don't just take your point and expect to just keep running with that point. But if I bring you facts, you got to understand and listen to the facts and then rebut the facts.
All right.
But if I'm giving you facts, you can't rebut it. When he got busted from his cocaine, and he was able to come back and get his belt. The WBC gave him a stipulation: you fight Darrell, and then you have to fight your mandatory, who was the Yadirim, because Darrell and Yadirim was to the fight, but he came back and wanted his belt back. So now he had to fight Darrell, and now he got to fight Yadirim. Yadirim got hurt. It's too short for them to make a fight with him and Caleb Plant right now, so they got a quick fight for him to take because he's fit to fight soon. He's gonna fight whoever they find for him to fight. Then he has to go fight Yadirim. They can't stop that. This was part of the stipulations. They signed that. So y'all want to just throw that shit away and give up the belt because if him and Caleb Plant fighting, they not fighting for a unification fight. It'll be a mute point. So what's the point of even fighting? How are you ducking if we're not fighting for some of substance? That's why Caleb Plant said back when he came back to get his belt, he said, don't fuck the money up. Before the Darrell fight, he said, don't fuck the money up. Ain't nobody ducking. The nigga got it mandatory. That's the fact. Now, let's get to regular schedule program.
Man, hey, you know what though? You know what though? Stay Ray just came into the house, just like slammed the doors open, like, listen up, y'all. Here's the facts of the matter. Y'all need to shut up and listen to the facts. That's Stay Ray,
That's
bro.
the true facts. His manager Sampson, the same one as Jason Rosario manager. Yeah, he done came out, he done spoke and said some shit and this shit and that shit. His opinion don't mean shit right now. It really don't.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. He
What?
managing. What you mean? He
What
said
do you
we need
mean,
more
man?
time, cuz. More
It
time,
don't.
bro.
No, listen. Until hold on. Uh, if, so if he
Oh,
so you mean to tell me I'm the fighter? According to the WBC, I got to take care of what they want me to take care of, brother. And at this point, the only job the promoter got is to make sure that my opponent gets paid and to go find me a replacement opponent until I can fight my mandatory because this motherfucker got hurt. After I fight this motherfucker, I'm coming back to fight this mandatory. That's the promoter to make sure this shit was taken care of, right? So I got 2 fights. That's gonna take up at least 6 to 7, maybe 8 months of time. So
excuse
if
me,
this
sir.
fight going,
Look at the
hold
information
on,
right there, man.
hold
We
on. I'm
need
giving,
more
I'm giving.
time.
See,
That's all I'm
niggas ain't
saying.
listening. Uh,
Okay, okay, go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
no, you was making a point.
The point is, I believe we need more time. A 2020 unification? I don't believe so. So we not getting
No,
the
y'all, hold on. But y'all said he ducking. Show me where he's ducking.
fight. He
No,
ain't
that's not ducking. That's not ducking,
Oh,
bro.
What?
A mandatory is not ducking. Beat man, god damn. How was a
bro,
man? When have we ever said a mandatory was ducking?
bro, bro,
When have in the history of boxing been a mandatory is ducking?
bro.
In the history of boxing, since when?
So you mean to tell me David Benavidez is only gonna fight his mandatory in 2020?
No.
Okay then.
So okay, so fuck it. No. Fuck it. Tell Caleb Plant to bring his bitch ass on now. Let's go ahead and make the unification now, since you damn hurt.
Go
He
ahead,
not
man.
gonna fucking do it. Cause he just came off a fight. Come on, man. You smarter than that.
I'm just
I'm
putting.
just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm
I'm just
reporting
telling you
the
the
news,
truth.
man. I'm just this
That
what
ain't no. Saying somebody ducking and reporting the news, that's not a duck. That's the truth.
news.
Uh, I think
It's the truth, bro.
there's a window open at the end of the year,
That's
and
And
cool.
if you
Let's
don't
make
take
it
it, is that
happen
a
then.
duck? Is that a
that's what's
duck? If you
disappointing
don't make this fight at the end of the year,
because
is that a duck? Yes or
you
no?
got the
So
manager,
you
you
mean to
got the
tell me,
man,
hold on.
Before the promoter
Before
totally ruling it out.
that's cool.
BFTB, facts, bro, facts. He said this nigga ducking his ass up. Facts. Tell him, BFTB.
Man, this nigga ducking,
How?
bro. This is duck sauce. This is duck sauce. You know what I'm saying? Coming straight out the factory. Ooh, in your face, man. It's ducking, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm sorry. You my nigga. I love you, man. I know you fuck with Benavidez. That's your boy.
I do, but I'm just telling the truth. It ain't so much as me fucking with Benavidez. I be doing the same thing for another fighter.
Exactly, BFTB. He also, oh man, it's open for your argument. Stay ready. He said the WBC allows unifications over mandatories.
No, I get that, but you still have a time limit. He signed for the stipulation to get his belt back. I understand that, but at the same fucking token, if he signed that ahead of time, what can he do? That was part of what he signed. That's his own fault. That
You
was
know
so
what?
he can get his belt back.
You know, 503. When you stay ready to put the hammer down on everybody, he opens up the door. He'll go like this. Listen up, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all all the facts to the matter here.
No, I'm just telling you that is a fact. That
No,
is
no,
that's hold on. BFTB said it just right. That's 100% fact. You right, BFTB. But when the motherfucker came in to get his goddamn belt back, the WBC told him you have to fight the rail in order to get the belt. After you fight the rail, you got to go fight Avenue Dillon. That's what they told him he had to do. Caleb
Mm.
Plant understood that, and Caleb Plant came in and told him before the fight, "Don't fuck up the money."
Right,
Caleb
right,
Plant went
right.
and fought Mike. Caleb Plant went and fought somebody. Then he went and fought his mandatory and Mike Lee.
Okay, okay, okay. I feel you. I feel you. I got my brother
Uh,
BLTB, the grave digger, just slid up in the building. What's good
yes,
with it, man?
sir.
What's
Yeah,
poppin', family?
Jeez, here
What's
we
going
what's
on,
going
go.
family?
down, my
Here
brother?
we
I
go,
can't
baby.
hear
Salute to
y'all.
the troll. Salute to the troll killer.
What's good with y'all, man? I'm hearing
Shoot,
all this
shoot.
David Benavidez stuff, bro. I'm trying to figure out what's the deal. What's popping with this? It's
Shit,
all. I
I'm
mean,
giving
Hey,
you.
I
what's
need y'all
Okay,
to.
poppin'?
okay, okay,
I
What's
mean,
okay.
y'all
poppin'?
y'all
We
Yeah,
do,
smelling. Half
but
of us
y'all
is
y'all.
smelling duck sauce over here. Let us know what you feel, bro.
Well, I mean, you do know the WBC allows unifications over mandatories.
I
That's like
100% agree with you, and I do know that.
y'all. Okay, y'all do know that um, this dude Lomachenko just fought for the WBC belt when he had titles and shit like that. We're aware of all that. We understand that Bud Crawford was able to fight unifications over mandatory. Oh, all that shit. We could go through the history. We can go through that. This nigga, David Benavidez, talking really big trash, bro. I'ma beat his ass and just making all these posts and all these weird ass shit. Well, my nigga, listen, bro. This nigga Yildirim is hurt, right? This nigga's hurt, bro. You can start boosting right now. There is nothing right now, nothing that is hindering this fight from Caleb Plant and David Benavidez right now. This is actually a blessing. It's a blessing that
But
Yildirim is hurt. It's a
but
blessing because they can get that fight now. They can say, "Look, Yildirim is hurt. I signed to fight Darrell with the thought that I had to fight the winner had to fight Yildirim next. Well, Yildirim is now hurt, so that is removed from the picture. So the only fight that should be happening is David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. They ain't fighting nobody. Caleb just fought. David Benavidez don't have nobody to fight except for this Yildirim nigga who's hurt. So they can set this fight up for like August. That gives them both plenty of time to fight. Plenty of time. And with the winner getting Yildirim who is hurt. There is no excuse for this man to be like, well, I'm not going to fight David Plant, even though I was talking big body shit that I'm going to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't fought nobody. Just foreign butts, nigga. Yeah, but that ain't me and blah, blah, blah. But my nigga, you have everything right now. It's the ball is in your court. This foreign butts nigga done got beat. Yildirim sitting on the sideline hurt. There's nothing out there. This is your fight. This is your moment to back up everything you said. And the only thing that they're saying is, well, we're going to fight some bum, and then we're going to turn around and fight Yildirim next, and then we'll worry about fight. Bro, didn't we give Sean Porter all kinds of shit when he fought Ugas instead of fighting Errol Spence? We gave him all kind of shit, bro. I know I
yeah,
did. Maybe y'all didn't,
I
but I
did
did.
too. I did too.
Okay,
But
so
hey, but
and
hold on.
Ugas was the mandatory. What's the
I'm a,
difference?
I'm gonna tell you this. You're right, but and just like I told 503, if you want to fight, let's make it right now. Didn't I just say that? I said let's make it now. Fuck it. Why wait?
But
I
not
said
not
that.
you, my brother. Not you, my
Oh
brother. David Benavidez. You can't make that fight, King. David
no, I
Benavidez is
know.
the one saying, I'm going to fight some bum and then I'm going to fight Yildirim. David Benavidez is
But
not saying, let's make
that's
that fight
because
right now.
but the reason this is what I was trying to tell y'all. That Avenue Deering fight was made. They already had a date. So now
Correct.
they're searching for a replacement. They're not gonna
They don't
me,
need to.
as well as I do, they're not gonna cancel no fight date.
They don't need to. They can cancel a fight date because fighting a bum is going to give them less bread than fighting Caleb Plant. It's going to be more money to fight Caleb Plant than to fight a bum. Way more money. They,
You're
they,
right.
they can absolutely cancel that date, brother. They can absolutely they've canceled dates before. They can absolutely
Mm,
put somebody else on that fight card. Absolutely. That's without
oh,
question.
I'm not saying they can, but I don't know that promoter and if he will. Because I've seen
Exactly.
a lot
And
of
that's the
I've seen
problem.
a lot of these promoters that's greedy as fuck. So that's
Yep.
why they gonna go find a bum. Then he gonna fight your Durham, and then he's gonna fuck around and go for Plant. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not calling
I'm
it duck
with you.
because
It is
I
100% duck.
I'm just not calling it duck.
100%. My brother, you don't have to. That's fine. That bitch got feathers on it. It smells like duck sauce. It waddles around this bitch. It eats nothing but seeds and it swims. So listen, you know I got love for you, bro. You know that
I know,
100%, man.
I know.
All
Same
I'm
here.
saying is, yeah, this dude is ducking, my dude. Like there is no excuse at all, none. This is a blessing in disguise. This is the same thing that happened with Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev. When Kubrat Pulev got hurt with the IBF mandatory, Deontay Wilder was sitting right there, and this man chose Carlos Takam instead. And we gave this nigga all the business in the world, and still give him the business to this day. Now, there is no
No.
reason in the world, on why, if anybody thinks I'm not going to give Benavidez that business, y'all got me all the way fucked up.
Oh
This
shit.
nigga,
Well, see,
he,
it's a difference because I know you, but you know just like me, you know I'm out here with these fighters. So one thing I'm gonna do if I know the fighter ain't in the wrong, I'm gonna take up for the fighters because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because these fighters at the end of the day, they put their shit on the line for our entertainment, and I get that. And I get a lot of people, they don't care.
yeah.
But at the same time, I look at it like is it him or is it because these motherfuckers is greedy and trying to get every single penny out of him?
I mean, I don't mind a fighter getting a bread, bro. It's prize fighting. Get paid. Get your money, bro. I don't mind that at
Exactly.
all. I have no problem, bro. I have no problem with David Benavidez getting the bag. He's going to get the bag from a bum and get another bag from Yildirim and then go back and get a third bag with David Benavidez. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with him doing that at all. None. Get your bread, brother. But it's not going to change the fact that you
He
are
needs
ducking
more
the smoke
time,
right
bro.
now.
He needs more time.
Yeah,
That's
and I see my brother. I see my brothers in there saying that Caleb Plant could have fought David Benavidez. David Benavidez was not trying to fight Caleb Plant right now.
Thank you.
He was not David Benavidez when David Benavidez was not trying to fight him. See, I hear people saying he didn't have to fight that foreign butts nigga. He could have fought Caleb Plant. I mean, David Benavidez was not trying to fight him. The same stuff that my brother Mac just said was in play then too. Fight Darrell, and then you're fighting Yildirim. That was in play too. He couldn't fight him then. Yildirim wasn't hurt. Yildirim wasn't hurt at that time. All right, he was not hurt. That now,
No.
nobody was shitting on David Benavidez for fighting. And you didn't hear BFTB saying the WBC allows unifications over mandatory block. I wasn't saying none of that because I knew the deal. I knew that he was supposed to fight, that the winner was supposed to fight Yildirim. They was going to let him fight because Darrell was supposed to fight Yildirim, but they put Benavidez in, but the winner has to fight Yildirim. I know this. I wasn't tripping. All I'm saying is Yildirim is now hurt. There is no reason for you not to fight Caleb Plant. That's all I'm saying. Now, the bread aspect, cool. Get your money, my dude. I'm not saying David Benavidez is a bum. He is not. He is the goods. He is absolutely the goods. I just think Caleb Plant beats him.
Checkmate.
Man, where the fuck you get a checkmate from? You just want to win so goddamn bad. It ain't no checkmate. He got his point. I got mine because I still believe what I believe. You're
Hey.
not gonna tell me. You not gonna tell me right. This motherfucker come in out the motherfucking blue ain't saying shit because he ain't got no point to make and want to holler checkmate. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
okay. Listen.
I love my little brother. But I gotta give him the shit. God damn it.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, man. I want to pull some up right quick, man. As we speaking on this, man, David Benavidez did respond. He said, first of all, you just turned down the fight with Canelo. That's still 10 weeks away. If you think you the better than every super middleweight, why turn down that fight with plenty of time left? You a pussy. That just talk out your ass. That's why. And now that everyone knows you're a pussy, you try to lie and say you sent out for the Caleb, the Triple G, laughing my ass out. Why don't you just tell Lou the buckets to send me an offer tomorrow for a unification bout between me and you, and we'll get it done, little boy. All you do is run your fucking mouth like a bitch and only fight bum ass dudes like Lee and freaking Buns. That's why you think you're the shit. Give me your
Say
thoughts,
no
man.
more.
Hold
Say no
on. Did
more.
he say send him an offer? He just said that, right?
I'm with it. And now Caleb Plant, where's the offer, my dude? I'm not trying to get
Yep.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Thank
If
you.
nothing else
Okay.
need to be
I
spoken.
respect that. I respect that.
Hey,
Hold on. Time out. Wait. Hey, checkmate.
Checkmate.
I'm not. Listen, bro.
Hold on.
I love Caleb.
Go ahead, BFTV.
BFTV, you know?
Bro,
Damn,
that man said
BFTV, you
you a
breaking up, bro.
he said you a pussy. He said if that's the case, send the contract more than to be talking about. Nothing. Send the contract. You don't have to send the contract. Send the man an offer. There's nothing to talk about at this point. He said, send him an offer. Send him an offer. What's the hold? There should be nothing to talk about. And I disagree with Caleb Plant turning down Canelo. I disagree with that, bro. I wasn't talking about none of that stuff because this is fight week for Wilder, and that's all I wanted to talk about. But I mean, I'm with my brothers right now, so it's a different story. I don't agree with that, bro. I do not agree that he should turn that down. There is still 10 weeks, 11 weeks, something like that. There's plenty of time to train, bro. Deontay Wilder don't need that much time. He don't need that much time, bro.
You got 6 weeks to train. You got 6 weeks to train and 4 weeks to recover.
He don't need 6 weeks to train, bro. He's just coming off a full training camp and a fight.
Yeah, true.
He don't need all that. I don't agree with that that short notice fighting stuff. Andy Ruiz fought on a short notice fight. He beat the brakes off Anthony Joshua, made him quit. So I mean, I don't agree with that, bro. Like Caleb Plant, I love Caleb Plant. I think he's the goods. I think he's the best fighter at 168. I think he beats the brakes off Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith is too flat-footed. I heard what my brother Oddfella said about being the first 6 rounds. But if you give Caleb Plant
BLTV, you got caught up in the rapture, my guy. We can't hear you no more, man. You probably gonna have to come out and come back in, man. BLCB, you got caught up, man. But my boy J.A. Dixon said as far as that goes, then Plant didn't need to fight Figure Butts, and he could have fought David last week. I mean, but David Benavidez didn't want to fight then, bro. But I mean, he feeling the pressure now. You know what I'm saying? And he say send the offer, so that's what I mean. They need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? If they sent the offer, send another one. You know what I'm saying? OG Ron say get the best mace on the planet and take Cinco de Mayo. Okay, yeah, man. He discussed that on his live today. Okay, what he was saying on there? I seen him live.
Good.
Damn, you breaking up too, bro. Damn, you breaking up, bro. You stay ready. You breaking up, fam. You was breaking up, man. I couldn't hear shit you said. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck this shit doing this, man. God damn, this shit be pissing me off. Boxing conversation with Reggie on say the camp could have been tough, and the fighter has to risk Canelo trying to whack tactic of rushing fighters back into the ring. Yeah, man. I mean, I understand what BFTB was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? He should have probably took that opportunity, man. But like I say, if he can get this David Benavidez fight, man, and he can get it at the right time, like they was trying to do Cinco de Mayo and shit like that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe he should have took that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because them Canelo fights only come around once a lifetime, man. But stay ready.
Hey, check this out. Yeah, I was trying to come in and say everything. That what he done did in the past is irrelevant now. They can make the fight, and you're right. If they can make this fight on Cinco de Mayo, I think they outsell Canelo, and I'd make it pay-per-view just for Cinco de Mayo. I'd make it pay-per-view, and I think they outsell Canelo.
How long does Yildirim gonna be out for?
I haven't heard any news. Only thing I heard is that he injured his shoulder, and they said that they was looking for a replacement for David Benavidez fight. They was looking for a replacement, so it's no time frame. They haven't came out, but what I'll keep looking up in news, because most of that news that was coming out about Yildirim was from publications from across the pond. So I have to keep looking that shit up over there.
Okay. Salute to my bro OG Ron in the cash out for the donation, man. He say, I wish David Benavidez and Plant could pop off on Cinco. Man, facts, man. That's the play, man.
That's the,
You know what I'm saying? That's the play, bro. They
hey,
need to
I'm gonna tell you straight up that kill, that would kill Canelo as being the face of boxing. No lie. And this is just is business plan. It's just a business plan. Hostile takeover. Is they doing big corporations? Hostile takeover. Make it a pay per view. Put it on the same day. Everybody know that's Canelo's day. But Canelo's on his own. Let's see who makes more money. I got this fight on pay per view, and then I got Canelo. Or y'all gonna go over here and get this out? It can fuck around and backfire and make the zone blow up, or it can fuck around and say fuck the zone, and people say I'm gonna get a good ass fight because people know who David Benavidez is because he's been on two of Earl Spence fight undercards, both pay per views. He was on the undercard of both television wise, and Caleb Plant just did 1 million views on Fox on his last fight, so people know who he is.
yeah.
But
I mean,
you really gonna have to make that undercard pop though. Like your co-main should be Tank and Leo Santa Cruz.
that would be dope. That would be dope. I would pay for that. No cap. I would
Yeah.
have a fight if they did David Benavidez, Caleb Plant with Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. I would have a fight party for that one.
Shit, you and me both.
That's a great idea, bro. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give you that one. But like I say, man, David Benavidez came out with what he said, and I'm gonna give him his yes due. You know what I'm saying? But if you saying one thing and your manager is doing another, yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. You know
That's
what
not
I'm
his
saying?
manager. That's his promoter. Al Heyman is the manager, and if Al Heyman accept that fight, shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, J.A. Dixon say Canelo a fraud for trying to get any guy fresh off a fight. Yeah. I mean, I feel you. Smash the like button, man.
Uh,
Not the like button.
he hell, he just did Canelo Kovalev like that. Shit. Motherfuckers ain't
Yeah,
could have turned down that money. It really, I'm not gonna lie to you. It really shocked me that Caleb turned it down because that's one fight that any and everybody want. Everybody want Canelo fight because they know that's gonna be their biggest payday. But it could be a blessing in disguise. No lie. It could be an exposure and have motherfuckers looking at Canelo sideways. But and it could be looking at it like they might come back and visit that shit. You never know.
yeah, man. Jay Good he said Weeds was in totally different situation than him. He's a champion, not in need for money. Test him like a champion and make a legit offer to a champion. Why they didn't make an offer? Exactly, bro. For September. Okay. He say notice he didn't offer Benavidez that May date. Facts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's a whole lot of
Oh,
cryptic shit going on. So I don't
Canelo not
know.
offering Benavidez shit. He's scared of Benavidez. I know that.
Man,
Bro, it's
you
not
said he not fighting no more
just because you
Mexicans
don't
though,
like.
bro.
Hold on. Just
You
because
said
you
he
don't
not
like
fighting no more
Benavidez,
Mexicans though.
I don't give
He
a
already
fuck.
said that.
He ain't fighting
He
no
not
more
fighting no
Mexicans for a
Mexicans.
reason.
He ain't fighting. So I'm not even gonna entertain it. I already know he not gonna fight Benavidez. If anything, he gonna fight.
Shit,
He gonna fight Zerto before he fight Benavidez. I think.
he gonna have to pass. He gonna have to pass the torch to somebody.
He said he not fighting no Mexicans, bro. We can't forget that, man. I can't fuck with Canelo, man. I'm
He
sorry.
ain't fight. He ain't fighting none but white boys at this point.
Yeah, he fighting Billy Joe Saunders, man. You know what I'm saying? OG Ron say Canelo don't own Cinco de Mayo boxing heads worldwide. Facts, bro. Facts. David Benavidez can take that day, bro. All they gotta do is keep putting him in with good fights, man. They
Yep.
already didn't pick him off of EJ. You know what I'm saying? He fighting all on Earl Spence undercards and shit. So that's all they gotta keep doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, put him on Pacquiao, Earl Spence. Earl Spence fighting Pacquiao. I heard that fight supposed to be going down soon. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I heard that's the fight. Hey, they supposed to be announcing the fight date during the Wilder fight. So Earl Spence fight is supposed to be announced during the Wilder fight because his fight camp start Monday.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm
That's what's
just
up,
saying.
man.
I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but
Okay. Real quick, man. Let me catch up in this chat a little bit, man. I see you in the building, Aki Brown. I'm gonna try to catch up as much as I can, man. He say salute to the panel, salute to all my brothers and sisters of the entire Lions Den box community. Smash the like button right now, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, bro. Uh, OG runs.
hey, I got a question for you real quick. Did y'all?
Okay.
This is just a quick question. Did y'all talk about Alejandro Jimenez yet?
Yeah, I was finna bring that up, bro. You was thinking like me, man. Great minds think alike.
Uh,
OG
right
Ron say
on.
it's vacant if you can ask me. Okay. Realist boxing talk LDBC already. Aki Brown say that's right here. Yeah. Let me see. Jay Good say he can hide from Benavidez under that statement. Facts. Canelo is a good fighter, but he moves too funny. Facts, bro. Ajax say, yo, Canelo getting anything he know he can wash with no problem. Shaking my head. Yeah, facts, man. He fighting Billy Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? He know niggas lined up for that fight, bro. You feel me? Bitch made Canelo only wants let me see. He say only wants Floyd at hydration. Yeah, yeah, man. Ain't nobody finna go through all this shit with Canelo. Uh, AJ say so. Earl fight in the summer. Yeah, most likely. That's what they saying. Drew Titan say, "What the fuck, fam?" He say, "I'm double time in the gym for the next 3 days already, man. Yeah, I need to get my bitch ass in the gym." Salute to my brother D McGee and the Cash App, man. Appreciate that, my boy. Much love to you, man. Um, but I want to get y'all thoughts about this too, though, man. Like Stay Ready just brought up, man. This Jimenez chick, her B sample came back positive, man. What's y'all thoughts, man? I'm gonna come to you first, Stay Ready, since you brought it up, man.
Man, look, y'all already know. I'm not surprised. I told y'all the B sample is taken from the A sample. So if the A sample pop dirty, the B sample gonna be dirty. Is all they did the same cup that they took the sample from. They went back to that same cup and took the next sample from. Whether it was pea blood or the hair, whichever one they took the sample from. Now, seeing that she popped dirty for trying to be a man, taking those testosterone or whatever the steroid that's it's a supplement, it's a steroid for testosterone basically. And seeing that she popped dirty for it, man, at this point, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand that every fighter deserves a second chance once they did their suspension or whatever. But fuck that. At some point, we gotta punish. It's got to be something more severe for their first, whether it's a first time or whatever. Because I'm tired of seeing this shit, and especially in the women's division. I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, but this one thing right here, especially after I did some research and seen that shit where that woman in the UFC got her head crushed by a transformer. One of them Decepticons over there did some extraordinary shit.
Wow,
But
that was an MMA.
yeah, you didn't see that shit. Go look up an MMA fighter named Fallon Fox. That's all you got to do. When you type in Fallon Fox's name, all that shit gonna pull up. All that shit gonna pull up. That shit is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and it was a black girl who skull got crushed. Yes, yeah. When all this shit popped out the first time, I did a whole video. Well, I did a whole stream on it or a video one. But yeah, I talked about it because that shit kind of it really fucked me up because I'm looking at this and everybody giving passes to the LGBTQ. What man? Look, all these extra letters, all you alphabet motherfuckers, they extra letters, man. Y'all keep adding shit. Y'all need to make it simple. Let it go. Quit being extravagant. Because to be honest with you, my stepbrother gay. I got sisters and cousins. I mean, I got sisters that's gay too. I got cousins that's gay. I don't give a fuck. That shit, if you want to be gay, be gay. But quit pushing that shit off on everything and everybody and throwing it in our face like we give a fuck. We don't. Go live your fucking life. But this shit right here, having an outrage on y'all sitting there having an outrage on Joe Rogan because he brought up the shit about Fallon Fox. That shit is stupid. Because that motherfucker damn near killed a woman in the ring. Y'all know men are naturally stronger than women. She shouldn't even be in the fucking ring with no one. None. She cracked her fucking skull. That same shit could have happened for Franchon against this hoe right here, because this bitch want to take fucking steroids. At some point, it needs to be laws against that shit, because you in a combat sport and you taking a fucking steroid for an advantage that can fuck around and kill somebody. They need to be charged with some kind of assault or something to start making these hoes think, damn, I'm fucking up. It should be a law to where they get punished and fined for real, not by somebody who, okay, they in the state of California, 60 days. Oh, they in the state of Connecticut, 3 months. Oh, they in Vegas, 6 months suspension. Oh, and they getting suspended. But now, fuck all that. There needs to be across the board. Every fucking state need to give. They need to set bylaws and actually have something in writing to where if this happens in this sport of boxing, if it happened in the UFC, if it happened in any type of MMA, if it happened in fucking karate, jiu-jitsu, any of this shit to where it's combat and you kicking and punching somebody in the fucking face, that they need to be punished. And it needs to be something severely when you're taking these fucking drugs and putting it in your body, giving yourself an advantage of strength or speed that can fucking hurt or kill some fucking body. Period.
Indeed, indeed. You know what I mean? Well
Enough
put.
said.
Well
Enough
put.
said, man. Enough said.
Um, yeah, we'll see how this Jimenez case rolls through. I believe, you know what I mean, there should be a lengthy suspension, you know what I mean, career threatening suspension with regards to this. Like you said, this to me it's a heinous act. Um the steroid use, the alleged use of testosterone or hormone replacement to get her to that mannish level in the dig in a championship fight, nonetheless, should be warranted of a major ban, and nothing less than that.
True facts, though, man. Listen, here's my 2 cents on this. This Mendez person needs to be suspended at least 3 years. All right. Listen, hit him
3
hard,
years.
probably for life. Go for that.
Facts.
Lifetime ban. All right. In my perfect world, she needs to be banned for life. All right. I don't care about her lifestyle. I don't care what she decides to do with her life. That's her business. But do not shove that down our throats. The fact is, you use an illegal performance enhancing drug to gain an advantage. That is the rules that you cannot break. You cannot use performance enhancing drugs, no matter what lifestyle you're living in. So don't shove that LGBT BS down our throats to try to promote your agenda. It's bogus. She used those illegal drugs to gain an advantage. Simple, cut and plain, ban her for life. But I know that's not going to be the case because they're going to find a way. That's not going to be the
Banner
case.
for life, Big A. That's how you
Yeah,
feeling, man?
yeah, yes,
Okay.
ban for life. I don't care. Listen, you need to hit it where it hits most and send a message loud and clear to all combat fighters from MMA, from boxing, that illegal drugs cannot be used ever. That's the message you got to say it loud and clear. But I know for a fact that they're not going to ban her for life. Should probably give her like a year or a year and a half or 2 years suspension at the most.
Right on, right on, right on, right on. I feel that, man. I see you in the building. OG Money Brown, man. Money Brown TV. He say salute 503 making the gang, just getting in from school, man. Keep doing your thing, man. See you on that Dean's list. You feel me? Got to keep them A's up. You understand me? You know, good GPA around this motherfucker. Jay Good say EJ said no date. He just in camp mode in the gym. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, who popped? That chick who fought for Sean Crew, man. That Jimenez chick, man. That that fight on the zone, man. When the hair came off and shit, Drew. You remember that shit, Drew? Uh, Jay Good say speaking of that Dean White line on that B sample to Fred and Blue today. Okay, I gotta go check that out, man. I'm gonna check that out tonight.
Yeah. Yo, he spoke on the B sample. Okay, holy, the husband showed up and is speaking about the B sample. What a good hubby.
Right on, right on. Yeah, man. Let me see what else you said. He say Jimenez B sample dirty. She out of there. Drew facts, man. Facts. Drew Titan say so. When you look back at it in black and white, you don't even have to dress like the opposite sex to use whichever locker room. Yeah, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. It's getting spooky, bro. It's getting spooky, man. For real, bro. AJ say facts. Let me see. Brown on Brown Boxing say Jimenez needs at least a 5-year ban. This needs to be like the track and field with a major 5-year to a lifetime ban. Golden Boy should be investigated. OG Ron said, most definitely, man. Most definitely. It's a whole bunch of creepy shit going on over there. OG Drew
I,
Titan say, hold on, OG
track
Drew
and
Titan.
field give a lifetime. When did they start doing lifetime bans? Because Tyson, if that's the case, Tyson Gate should have been gone.
Mm-hmm. Drew Titan said she gonna walk. The gay lynch mob is too strong. This is the era we live in now.
Well,
Facts,
fuck them
man.
hoes. Fuck all them
Whoa.
Decepticon ass transformers. And the motherfucking LGBTQ plus A B C D E F G and all that extra shit. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all.
We don't we
And
don't
and
we,
and
we,
and,
we
and,
don't
and
we
it's
don't have a
nothing.
problem with the gay community, man.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
saying gay. I'm not saying I got a problem with the gay community. I'm talking about all y'all that's taking up for this hole right now. That's what I got a
Oh
problem
hell
with.
no. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Fuck
I don't
y'all.
give a damn about, but because my like I said, my stepbrother gay, and I got a sister that's gay. I got cousins that's gay. I got a close home girl that's gay because we done pull hoes together. All right, yeah, we done pull hoes together. So I don't care about all that. But for the
Yeah,
one
man.
anybody that's taking up for this bullshit right here, for this girl that just sat here and took these steroids and fought this girl and could have killed her in that ring, yeah, I got a major problem with that.
Yeah, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. But at the end of the day, man, hopefully she does get punished well. Um, but we shall see how all this shit play out, man. Um, but I want to also get y'all thoughts, man, before we get up out of here, real quick. Um, it's a whole bunch of back and forth shit going on in this fight. You know what I'm saying, this weekend. Um, something that really spoke out to me is that Wilder said in this article, man. He said that he has to nail Fury to the canvas to win. Do you guys think in some type of way that if Tyson Fury somehow survives again, will he get the decision? Uh, I'm gonna come to you first, Stay Ready. Give me your thoughts, man. Does Wilder have to nail Tyson Fury to the canvas to win, in your opinion? Because that's what he said.
Hell
Uh,
yeah, because he's not trying. Can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead, bro. Cook up.
Yeah, he's not trying to win a fight on points. Deontay Wilder trying to go in here and knock him out. So he's not gonna be trying to win the fight. He's gonna get him a knockdown. But I gotta say, this is where the George Foreman comments came into play, because he said that he picked Tyson Fury to win in a controversial decision. He didn't pick him to win the fight like that. He said controversial decision. That's exactly what he said. So you gotta be cognizant of how the judges they didn't get no regular Nevada state judges. They went and got judges from New Jersey, Connecticut, and I forgot where the other one's from. Now one of those judges are from Nevada, and neither is the referee. Bayless. Bayless is the
Kenny
referee.
Bayless.
Yeah, I already don't like that hoe. I got reasons, but he
Can you,
be he be acting funny
can you
style
name
in
a
the
few
ring.
for people? Can you name a few?
Who right now?
Why you don't like Kenny
Nah,
Bayless?
nah. It's just because he be acting funny style and he be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing it in the ring. I be watching. You know what I'm saying? But eh, I can see him playing a part of fucking over. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the money because think about it. It's more likely to be a trilogy if Tyson Fury wins than if Deontay Wilder loses. I mean, if then Tyson Fury loses. If Tyson Fury lose by knockout and get done badly, y'all think it's gonna be a trilogy.
Nope, I don't think so because I don't
But
think.
but if Tyson but if Tyson Fury go in here and win by decision, you know Deontay Wilder's going back in there for that third fight.
Well, of
We
course, yeah,
know he's going
absolutely.
back in there for that third fight.
Well, of course, absolutely. If Tyson Fury wins by decision, but it ain't happening because Wilder's gonna knock him smooth the fuck out. Man, I just can't wait for this fight to happen, man. I can't wait for this fight to happen.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Well, give me your thoughts, Abe. You know what I'm saying? What's your
Listen,
thoughts?
okay, listen to this. Listen to this. Um, if Fury finds a way to win the fight by split decision or whatever the hairs he got in his chinny chin chin, I think they're going to be a trilogy. But if Wilder comes in there and knocks him out clean, there'll be no trilogy. That's all. That's my thoughts.
Okay. So it ain't gonna be no trilogy.
If Wilder knocks him out clean,
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's
definitely.
what's up.
I can echo those sentiments as well. Yeah, if the depending on how the fight goes, you know what I mean. If it's a clean, quick knockout for Wilder, there's no
Yeah.
reason for a trilogy.
Figures.
You know what I
Uh,
mean? There's no reason for a trilogy. Are we asking for a Bermain Stavern trilogy? No. I mean, it's pretty conclusive what the next result would be. So, but if it's like Abe was saying, if it's like something like a split decision for Fury, of course we want to see that trilogy. If it's even a split decision for Wilder, you know what I mean? Uh, we're gonna want to see that trilogy.
Yeah,
So
man.
that's the facts of the matter for me.
Okay, okay. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight regardless, man. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. I hope everybody is enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready. You got something? You got something you want to say, bro?
nah, motherfucker pulled that from me. My bad.
Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, man. This is. I hope Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Get the knockout, man. In dramatic fashion. I'm not gonna lie, man. OG Ron say always bang New Media Boxing everywhere. New Media goes. Salute line. I already, man. Appreciate that, man. Undercard is stacked. Popcorn ready. Man, they could have did better with the undercard. I'm not even much gonna lie. But
Facts.
this is I'm I'm gonna take the good with the bad, my nigga. But it is what it is, man. D High just say Canelo versus David, man. He ain't fighting no fucking David Benavidez, man. Y'all can get that out y'all head, bro. I already told y'all we about to witness greatness. Facts, man. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Black Banner say Deontay Wilder knockout. Tell Tony Harrison to check the Tyson Fury water bottles for NyQuil. Facts, man. Hey, that's a good one, man. Yes, we gonna be checking his water bottle. So you know what I'm saying? Tell Tony Harrison to check the water bottle, babe. Go check Deontay water bottle, nigga. See what he drinking. Is it, you know what I'm saying? That's that Alabama Tuscaloosa water. You understand me? OG Run say collateral damage 2 days. King out chill Deontay Wilder, Thanos Wilder versus Tyson Fury already, man. Boxing conversation, Reggie on say Bayless does act like a hoe too. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But them boys riding with Wilder though, man. I ain't gonna even much lie, man. Did y'all get a chance to check out Undisputed, man? With Skip Bayless and Shannon, man, talking about the fight.
Yep, they
What's
ride
your
with Wilder.
was you surprised they picked Wilder? Was you surprised that Skip picked Wilder?
No, they on that payola. They gonna pick Wilder. They better pick Wilder if they know what's good for them. They on that payola. But over on ESPN, they over there split. The only person I heard pick Fury was Max. But Max a hoe anyway. He called Fury the number one fighter in boxing because only win he got is Klitschko. But man, come on, y'all know goddamn well just because you be one good motherfucker don't make you the best motherfucker in the division. And that's what he going off of because of Klitschko. Klitschko was old as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody picking Fury but Max.
And Polymon Najee.
Man, I don't even speak of him. That's a waste of time.
Somebody needs to slap the shit. Yeah, somebody needs to slap the somebody needs to slap the shit out of Paulie Malignaggi. Get rid of that hoe.
I wouldn't be surprised if he fuck around and be commentating the fight and let a Moulian slip. Bitch beat up right this motherfucker.
Right? Considering the fact that he couldn't beat up nobody in bare knuckle boxing. Straight hoe.
Oh, that's why he got suspended indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
He can't fight no more, period.
So y'all think Fox is gonna be Deontay Wilder's home moving forward since you see Skip and Shannon riding with the homie? Do you think they, trying to settle Wilder for the long haul?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The way that Fox has been, putting on excellent production of fights, and their production is really becoming top notch right now. I think Wilder's going to be staying home on Fox for probably the majority of his career. As long as Fox, doesn't mess around, pay him accordingly, give him the respect that he deserves, give him the fights that he flat out deserves. All right, I think this could be his good home.
I think Showtime gonna come with the bag because they know they fucking up.
Well, they better come in with a heavy bag in that case.
I ain't saying they won't.
Yeah, I know.
They know where the money is.
Showtime lost, bro.
Yeah, man. Don't be surprised.
No, I'm not saying they didn't. But shit, Fox got a bag.
Yeah.
Showtime gonna really have to open up their wallet. They're gonna have to.
Yep, I agree with that.
Do y'all think he gonna have to get Floyd Mayweather type money?
Hell yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
At this point, right? You don't think Fox won't match that?
You damn right they'll go match that.
But here's the thing. That's Showtime problem. I'm just saying that's the only way Showtime will get him back though.
Right, exactly.
They're gonna really have to break the bank.
Yep, exactly. And get the AJ fight while you're at it.
They're gonna damn near have to pay him so much money to where they'll fuck around and lose money.
Yeah. But
they're gonna have to give him percentages.
Yep. I'll tell you this though too. Showtime is gonna become extinct just like HBO was.
I don't say that.
We'll see.
I mean, they're not.
Hey, get Chad Mullen the fuck out my chat, bro. Hey, hold on. Get Chad Mullen out of here. If y'all see a bunch of trolls coming in, man, y'all shoot him in the face right now. He shouldn't even made it in here.
Man,
I
come,
don't even see him.
hey, come on, wrenches. Y'all gotta be doing your job.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Get
like
that dude.
I gotta be telling y'all in my y'all see him.
What you used to say, bang bang. You understand me? Get that nigga up out of here, man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how all this shit play out, man. This fight has been hella promoted, man. It's been on the Super Bowl. I seen them boys. They was on Mass Singer, and it's been doing
Yes.
their thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
This
I'm not
morning, this morning when I woke up, because I'm a stats guy, so I usually check. It's a habitual that I check the box scores on like ESPN, you know what I mean, .com and shit. And then I was like amazed when I go on the front page. You know what I mean? I thought it was like still in the history of my on the boxing page, but it's the front page in Wilder Fury's front page. You know what I mean? Thursday morning. You know what I mean, on ESPN.com. So they really promoting the shit out of this. You know what I mean? How many? You know what I mean? Millions and millions of people visit the site. You know what I mean? See the bunch of articles, you know what I mean? Not just one, not just the headline, but a bunch of related boxing articles under that as well. That was a great thing.
They gonna have to do the same thing for Earl and Crawford.
Most definitely. And that's that type of magnitude of fight as well. You know what I mean? Agreed with that.
Yep.
Agreed with that.
Facts, man. Facts, man. They definitely gonna have to do something, man. You understand me? But yeah, they seen you BLTB. Yeah, they couldn't, man. Listen, man. They couldn't help themselves, man. You understand me? No fuck boys allowed already, man. Making jokes, other trolls, man. Already. You
For
understand
real,
me?
hey, BFTB, your trolls and start. I motherfucker came in like we was homeless. Do you remember that shit? That motherfucker said, "What's up? Stay ready. It's Jesus, bro." I was like, "What the fuck is Jesus, bro?" This nigga said,
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Oh my
"Hey man, y'all tripping."
Yeah, these trolls is crazy, bro.
God damn.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. 7 o'clock, man, is my time where I get off, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through today, man. I see you in the building, Aki Brown. He said New Orleans in the building. Salute to the whole chat, man. Salute to OG Ron, man, for coming through in the cash up. DB in the cash up, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for holding me down, man. Appreciate my co-host for holding me down every day. A been coming through, holding me down. Stay ready always. You understand me? That's the glue of the Houston Hard Hitters, man. I appreciate y'all. You understand me? This was a cool little Trill Thursday boxing conversations. Uh, y'all tune in to 78 up next, man. I don't know if Stay Ready going on tonight. You going live tonight, bro? Or nah? I don't know. But what about you though? Hey, what you got going, man? Let me get your last man. Let the people know what you got going, man.
Hey, thanks for allowing me to chop it up, talk boxing and all that stuff. Good stuff, though, man. Tonight, we're going to celebrate the 500 subscriber celebration, 9 p.m. Central Time on my channel. We're going to have open discussion. We can talk about anything. We can talk about, anything around sports or anything you want to talk about. Or if you want to get to know me or know some of my background story, come on in, 9 p.m. Central Time on my channel, though, too. And make sure to wipe your feet when you come in.
Already, man. My
Yeah,
brother
yeah.
BLCB said
I
he'll be
don't.
live after 78. Okay, this was
Okay,
good, BLCB.
me
Go
too.
ahead, stay ready.
I don't normally go live on Thursdays, but I'm going live tonight. I'm gonna be at a press conference tonight for the fight on March 7th. So if y'all want to check out any presser for upcoming fight here in Houston, I'm gonna be live from the press conference.
Okay. And that's for next fight up.
Yeah, next fight up, we're gonna be at Raw Sushi.
Rasushi. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Man. Y'all be sure to tap in, man, to both my brothers' live stream, man. Bill TV, Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. They both gonna be going on after 78, man. We always working, man. And with that being said, go and close us out, fella.
Indeed, another dope boxing conversation episode number 68. In the dig. Salute to the whole chat. You know what I mean? Participating actively. You know what I mean? Educatedly, if that's a word. You know what I mean? Salute to the educated panel. You know what I mean? Mahari Sports Podcast. Stay Ready Boxing TV. Salute to BFTB Boxing for gracing us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Passing through every now and then. And of course, the host with the most, 503 Lion. You know what I mean? That keeps it consecutive, keeps it consistent. You know what I mean? Keeps it dope with these boxing topics. You know what I mean? That creates a dope boxing conversation. Tomorrow, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be on the road, but we gonna still do what it does with these odd-line topics. I'm hoping we can talk, you know what I mean, speak on the greatness or the near greatness of Pop Smoke, rest in power, rest in peace, as well as get into some other topics that last week we didn't get into. I wanted to get into who are the greatest, or you know what I mean, athlete slash rappers, or athletes that can rap, not rappers turn athletes, but athletes that can rap. Example, Dame Dollar or Damian Lillard. I think he's one of the best athletes that can rap, but we'll get into it. It's your favorite yet your most hated R fella. Salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Peace.
Already, man. Much love to everybody that came through today, man. We'll be back next week. We're gonna talk some hip hop, man. You understand me? RIP Pop Smoke, like I say, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about all that good shit, you understand me? Y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place. It's your boy 5039, man. 144 for the Houston Hard Hitters, and I'm Gizon, man. H time for real. Peace.